Hey everyone, so Ninjago is back this week again with 5 more episodes each day. So 5 more episodes, one each day till Friday to the finale. So Ninjago episode 50, Kingdom Come, has aired today. And this is in this episode the ninja are in one of the 16 realms for Ninjago. So there's 16 realms of Ninjago and this is one of them. So in the beginning of the episode, though, it shows Morro and his, it shows Bancha and Soul Archer with him, and they're sitting and waiting for the blind man's eye to come back so they can get to the Cloud Kingdom. But Bancha says they don't have to wait the hours to get back in because she has someone there waiting for her, or waiting for them to bring them into the Cloud Kingdom. She has someone ready to bring them in. Okay, so, and then the ninja, they are now walking towards the main part of the kingdom, you know, the kingdom itself. And they are greeted by one of the people there. Like, and then when the one there in the picture, you can see there, he's talking to the ninja. Van Wick, or something like that. I don't remember his exact name. But Venwick, something like that. It was like Venwick. But he brought the ninja in and he explained that they can figure out what they kind of write the destiny of Ninjago. So he explains that they were the ones that wrote that Lloyd would become the Green Ninja. And then he explained like that when whatever they write down on those little scrolls that they have there ends up happening for Ninjago. So like Lloyd becoming the Green Ninja, they wrote that apparently. So they're really putting in a twist into the story here. And then he writes down, or they write down that Zane's voice. Zane will get his voice back, and then he is no longer speaking like a pirate. So yeah, they obviously can write the destiny. I don't know how I feel about that. It's pretty interesting that these people are writing the destinies, so they kind of write what happens in Ninjago. Now I don't know if they write anything else about. Now the Venwick, he explained that Morro, he has he's like broken the rules, and he's not really going by destiny. He was never meant to escape the cursed realm, so he has somehow avoided destiny. And then he says Cole was never even meant to be a ghost, because he says none of this was supposed to happen. So Morro has somehow escaped destiny, and he has not actually dealt with what his actual destiny was, to stay in the cursed realm. So, but the ninja are brought on like a floating, you know, like a floating boat or ship, you could say, and Venwick or something like that. I honestly really don't know his name. But he brings them on to like this floating boat thing, and then he tells them about the realm crystal, which can bring people to the 16 realms of Ninjago, and that is what Morro wants to get to in the tomb of the first Midgetsu Master, because he wants to curse all 16 realms, not just Ninjago. So when they're on this little journey, he shows them images, or he just kind of brings them through the realms. He doesn't actually bring them through. He just shows them the realms. So he showed them like the place Garmadon went to when he wanted to get his forearm. So we saw that way back in like the first season. And then we saw the Underworld. The Underworld was one of the realms. And then we saw the Cursed Realm. It's a very dark looking place. You know, all the realms they showed, they were actually pretty dark. And they showed the Preeminent, so that does get, I think that gets released probably in episode 43. But they showed the Preeminent. He explained the Preeminent, that she will curse everything if she is released. So, but then he kind of brings them back to the Cloud Kingdom, and he kind of sat there, and that was after he explained all the things that Morro could do and all that. You know, he showed them the realms, and then he brought them apparently to go meet the Master Writer that would write their destinies and all that. But actually, Venwick was actually had his own needs. He wanted to help himself. He wanted to get what he needed for himself. So he locked the ninja up in a place with this creature, and the ninja had to fight this creature thing. But Venwick, he actually made a deal with Morro to bring Morro in. So the person that Bancha was talking about was Venwick, and he brought Morro and his ghosts in to get the Sword of Sanctuary. So the ninja couldn't, and then he could help Morro, but he's not really helping Morro to be evil. He's just helping himself. So he's a really selfish guy. But he says or something like that, you know. It will help him. It's his own needs, so he's only helping his own needs for helping Morro. So he only wants himself to be fine. So he's gonna help Morro, and he helps him get to the Sword of Sanctuary. Morro gets the sword, but the ninja get out of this locked area because Cole can get out through walls, and then he gets the ninja out, and the ninja chase after Morro and all. They go through the and then they head towards the Blind Man's Eye to get out. Now I'm gonna go to the point where on Destiny's Bounty back in Ninjago, Ronin, Nia, and Sensei Wu have captured Goltar, and they're trying to question him, but he won't really talk. And then once like Sensei Wu and Nia leave, Ronin and Goltar kind of talk about his debt to Soul Archer, Ronin's debt to Soul Archer, and all that stuff. And then later on, okay, so the ninja are going back to Ninjago, and when they get back in Ninjago, they're chasing Morro and his ghosts on this ship thing that they had, and to get the sword. But it's quite difficult to fight Morro now because they have the sword. He has a sword which can see the enemy's, your opponent's next move. So that's a very great advantage to Morro, because he can see what the ninja are going to do. So they're after him. When they get back in Ninjago, they play the song, the little background music of the actual song, Back to Ninjago, from the Fold. It was pretty cool. But when they're chasing them, they keep trying to fight Morro and all that, but they can't actually hit him because he just keeps avoiding everything because he knows it's gonna happen. But they call the Nia and Destiny's Bounty and all that stuff, and they bring the Destiny's Bounty in to try fighting. Goltar escapes because they left the keys on the floor. Nia is in her suit, and she actually has a mask on and all that now, so she really looks like a ninja in this episode. And Goltar gets back with the ghosts and all, and the Destiny's Bounty didn't help much with this. But the ghosts, Morro seems to get away, and then the rest of the ninja are back on the Destiny's Bounty. But Kai is still going after Morro, and this little ship that the ghosts were on and all. Lloyd and Morro were fighting. No, not Lloyd. Kai and Morro. Kai and Morro ended up fighting, and obviously Kai is having difficulties fighting Morro because the Sword of Sanctuary is in Morro's possession. So, with that advantage to Morro, Morro seems untouchable, but Morro forgot one thing. He is possessing someone. He is in someone else's body altogether. Lloyd. So, and he has recently mentioned, like in episode 49, he mentioned, Lloyd is, he keeps trying to fight back inside. And Lloyd really fights back in this one moment, and he actually comes back out, and he actually fights to possession a little bit. And Lloyd is back just for a moment, and he gives Kai the advantage to grab the Sword of Sanctuary. So Kai gets the sword, and now Kai has the advantage, but Morro is still in him, and still in Lloyd. So Morro still won, but Lloyd is now fighting back stronger and stronger. So I don't actually know which episode he actually gets unpossessed, but I know he does eventually. But once that happens, Morro is sent down like a cliff or something, and Kai gets away with the sword. And at the end, it's with the Destiny's Bounty. All the ninja and all them heading to the first Benjutsu Master's tomb with the Sword of Sanctuary. Now, before you like say anything like I missed some parts or anything like that, or I didn't seem clear on some parts, I just watched the episode, so I'm not fully clear on what all happened yet. I mean, I don't know like certain names. Like I don't know if the one guy's name was actually, I don't know some names or names and stuff yet. But I just kind of briefly explained what I saw and I remember. But I did just watch it. I've only seen it like once, so I'm sorry if I didn't explain some stuff that clearly. But that's just kind of my run through of what I remembered right now. But altogether, the episode is really, really cool. It was really interesting to learn about all the realm stuff, and I cannot wait to see more about that realm stuff. I do hear that we see more about it in future episodes, the realms and the realm crystal and all. Now, my review, that was my review on Ninjago episode 50. It was a great episode, and I cannot wait to see more. And yes, I am waiting for the episodes to air here, so that's why I'm kind of behind on some images and all that stuff, because you may be seeing it like online. You might be seeing other people put like episode 54 stuff and all that, but I'm waiting for the episodes. So yeah. So yeah, that's my review on Ninjago episode 50. Kingdom Come. I know it wasn't all clear yet, but I mean, I bet you're not even here yet. If you're here watching, I'm actually pretty surprised. But that was my review. I know it wasn't clear. Again, I was missing parts, probably at least some parts. I'd have to watch the episode a few more times, but it was altogether, it was a really good episode. Can't wait to see the next 4, and then the season's over. But again, I'm almost sure Ninjago will have another season, probably a few more seasons at least, because I don't see Ninjago going anywhere anytime soon. But I mean, that was my review on Ninjago episode 50, Kingdom Come.